Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another red talk? Saeed, bro, what you telling me, bro?
All right, listen, man, we're cooked, man. We're actually cooked, bro. We lost
Hey.
to a team that probably won't make League Two standard in the English Premier League. And bro, I'm telling you now, I think we had maybe one decent shot, and that was it, bro. We got bopped around by
What
SCN.
kind of lineup did Man United put out, though?
So the lineup was today, Onana was in goal.
Of course he was.
Dallo right wing back.
Mhm.
We had some kid, I think he's from the academy with dreads on. I forgot his name. And then we had Maguire, and we had Heaven, Dorgu, Casemiro, Ugarte, and then we had Morehouse and Kobe, and then we had Hoyland up front.
Boy, a man like Millhouse, you know, bro. Listen, it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
And then, but then what happened was though, we were getting cooked here for the first 20, 25 minutes. Then he brought on Kone. Then Kone started bossing it.
Okay.
And we're like, rah, Kone's a bad boy here. Then what he did was he took him off second half. And then he gave Collier and everyone else the whole half, apart from maybe one player, I think Fletcher. Fletcher came off for some kid called Thwaites. But then
okay, so he's playing the youths anyway, man.
Yeah, and then the second half was so bad, bro. When I mean so bad, like Garnacho was just not asked, Bruno not asked.
I'm surprised he took Garnacho.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Surprised he took
I don't
him,
know what's going on with him. He played a whole half, couldn't get past his man once, and bro, like, and then they could have been 2-0 to them, but I'll be honest with you. At the end, he had a chance, 1v1, and then one of the kid called Thwaites, he made a last ditch, like kind of almost tackle, and then he went for a corner. But I can't lie, bro. It's actually embarrassing, bro. You know, this is not pre-season, bro. This is post-season. So it's not as if, like they're not up to fitness and that.
Yeah,
and
bro.
Like, you know
Yeah. They're still
post-season. You get me? And what was I gonna say? And then, bro, they got assembled within the last week or two, bro. None of them have played with each other.
Yeah, it's an all-star team. So yeah, they might not know each other, bro. This is it's their soccer aid, blood.
This is their soccer aid, bro. And yeah, bro. Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. Hoyland was garbage. I don't think Cheeto was any better, if I'm being honest with you. Cheeto looks like he's alone. I don't know what's going on with him.
He's an awful player, but you know what it is, yeah? It's like in the modern game,
yeah,
he has the physical attributes here that once he grows into his body as a man, he's probably going to score goals somewhere in it. But I don't rate him as a footballer, but I can say that about so many of these modern footballers now.
Yeah.
Bro. They're nicking a team, bro. They're nicking one.
They're nicking one, bro. But it's embarrassing, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, them man are not even better than the team we got to play on Friday, apparently. Apparently Hong Kong are better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's going to be nasty.
And there's still no back-to-back wins, bro. We ain't getting nothing, bro. It's actually embarrassing. We look like a team that just don't know what we're doing. The manager was stressed on the bench. You know, he was stressed, and I'm like, but this is a mirror of your team, but this is what you want your team to play.
It's fine. This manager is gonna be the guy before the guy. He's gonna be the guy to get rid of the players, and then he's gonna get sacked.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna happen, innit? Like the only credit I can give this manager is that he just wants to get people out this club, innit? Like he just wants to get them out. He might be the reset guy. Do you know what I'm saying? He might just be the reset guy. Do you know what I mean? But he's getting sacked, bruv, early next season. There's no two ways about it. Like they're not gonna sign players for him, which is good because they shouldn't anyway. But he looks like he's just going to be the guy to oversee the rebuild. That's what he looks like, bro. Because I'll be honest,
it's a waste of time. Then I get it. I get it in that way. Like, you know, he's probably got to be brutal.
A waste of time, bro. If you think about it this way, yeah. Remember when Ralph came in, and we said, "Yo, like it's good that Ralph is the coach because we want him downstairs so we can see what needs to be done upstairs."
Yeah.
And then we got rid of Ralph and we didn't let him rebuild the team. This guy's had pretty much the whole season to look at his players now and make up his mind about who's good and who's not. As long as we don't give him too much power, we get rid of a lot of these men that we needed to get rid of anyway.
Yeah.
And then we bring in the right players and then we just fuck this guy off, man. I'll be honest, because he's awful. He is awful, bro. Like, and I'm tired of all the talking, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? All the talking, because the thing is, yeah, all he does is chat. But it's like when you're going out there, bro, you don't look like you can teach these guys how to play football. No. Like, you don't look like you even understand your own system, bro. Like everything about it. How you still playing, yeah? Defenders at wing back against Asian all-stars, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, be a bit adventurous. Like, go for it. Like,
go for it. He could have played from Shelley's from the start. He could have went and said, you know what? I'm going to attack from the start, bro. Don't need to play Dallo. I don't need to play. You see what I'm trying to say, bro? He didn't need to do that from the start, bro. But he did, because he's so, like, he's anything but optimistic and positive. Like, he literally isn't. Like, he plays to defend first. Like,
always.
He's telling everyone relax with the ball, and it's like, don't like. And I'm like, bro, they want to go and play, bro. It's like a kid when you take them to a candy store. You say, yo, don't take any candy. Are you mad? They're gonna want to take the candy, bro. It's the same with these lot. That's why they start spamming shit, man. Because they haven't got the ball for a while, and that's what they did. They were actually having a lot of the ball. They were playing it out from the back. They were trying to do things, and then you see that, you're thinking, rah, man, I just playing long route ball, and we're trying to do this, and we're playing slow. Everything about this team, bro, is so bad, bro. And unless you go and get like 5 to 7 quality players in there,
I think they have to. I think they have to, and I think they will. And you cannot afford, yeah, to waste this next season. This next season with 1 game a week is the perfect time, yeah, to get rid of all the bloating in the squad, completely like narrow the squad, make it smaller, and focus on quality over quantity. Get rid of all the false depth that we have, because we've got a lot of players that are false depth. They're there, they're not really contributing. They're on wages that we don't need on the wage bill. Get rid of these guys, bro, and go into the season with a tight squad of about 16 players.
Yes.
And if we need any extra players, bring in these academy players like your Kones and your Cheetos, and you can still add Collier to that. Kobe's still an academy player. Yeah, like these are the players that should be what's his name, Harry Amas. These are the guys that should be making up the numbers, bro. We don't need players on 180 grand a week making up the numbers like Luke Shaw, making up the numbers. Like Mason Mount's a make up the numbers player, bro. That's what he is. These kind of players, we need to move them on if we're serious. This is the perfect opportunity, bro.
Bro, it's a perfect opportunity, but you got to be ruthless as a football club, innit? You got to take the hit. You got to make sure that, you know what it is? You ostracize them as well, bro. Don't take them to tour. Don't.
Yeah, you shouldn't even take them.
Yeah, you keep them here. Do what Luis Enrique did. Do the good side and the bad side. Put what we did.
Maresca done the same thing. When they talked to Maresca about the squad, he said, listen, I don't know about these, man. They're training by themselves. You know what I mean? They're not training with me.
You can't be seen as a nice guy. Amrin cannot be seen as a nice guy, bro. Because ultimately, Ineos will say, right, you know what? That's your team, really. So it's up to you what you do. You get a side that, you know what? Right, I don't rate you, man. You need to find a club. You're not going to be playing with the first team next year. You need to find a club. What it does then is it puts them into a feeling of, yo, damn, I've got to find a club. But Luke Shaw said, you know what? I'm injured pre-season, so I can't be sold. You know, before it was Lindelof would go missing before. You know, he would get injured. How can Luke
Shaw be injured? I saw he played the last game, bro. What is he saying? He's injured now.
He's injured again. Him, I think Mount got injured as well. There's a couple of people that
no way Mason Mount got injured. Bruv, these men are ducking the grind, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't in the squad. I don't know if it's precaution or not, but bro, I feel like for me, that's the only way you're gonna get rid of them, man. Because we ain't gonna see that when everyone's playing happy families and you're bringing them to your press conference. They say, yeah, man, that's my guy. He's a great professional. And I get it. You have to say things good about them. But how about we just don't even have interaction? Say, yo, nah, I'm choosing who comes with me into the press conference. Yeah, you know what? That player there, I rate him. He's coming to press conference with me. Not everyone has to come into the press conference and start talking about, yeah, we need to do better. Nah, man, get rid of these criminals, bro. Get rid of them. Put them in a group that needs to be sold. And then people know who's... Bro, Motta did the same thing. And Motta went out the window, by the way. But you know what he did at least for the club? He got rid of man. He got rid of a lot of the dead ones.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, he might be our Motta. Motta got rid of Chiesa and all these guys. He said to Chiesa, bro, you're not even training with, bruv. You're not training with the first team. You can fuck off. You like you're not staying. You know them ones. And maybe Amarim's just the guy just to trim the fat off the squad. Maybe he's that guy, and we should just look at him as that guy and nothing more than that, bro. Because he hasn't shown in any capacity that this guy can coach us to anything.
Bro,
he hasn't shown it.
About it, bro. Like, there's the coaching in this squad is literally nothing, bro. I don't see it, bro. You know, sometimes you say to yourself, Rants, you know what, man? Give the benefit of the doubt to the manager. You know what? Maybe there's something we can see. There's something that we can see that they've been trained on. But there's nothing, bro. It's actually scary how bad it is. You know, you see when David Moyes came in, they were compact. They played with a certain style. It did, you know what I mean? They got results through that certain way. This guy didn't be able to do that. Vitor Pereira did something different to the other manager that was there. It was my man. You know what I mean? He did something different. He found a way of finding a way to get players into the box, find a way of scoring more goals. This manager hasn't been able to not only make us a goal-scoring team, defensively better, like nothing, bro. And that's the concern. How do you then change that in 3 months? Because if we start seeing the level of performances in pre-season as well, boy, what will happen is, but we haven't got really the players to integrate. They haven't been integrated in pre-season, so they've had a slow start. How about, you know what? We just get coaching. How about we get coaching?
Yeah.
Just coach.
Yeah, facts. Man can say, that you shouldn't require coaching to beat a team like this, but bro, like, it's not just the coaching, it's how he sets the team up. As a manager, at very least, you have a responsibility to set your team up in a way that benefits them, bro. Like, the way that he's setting this team up, he's leading these men out like lambs to the slaughter, bro, every single week. And then he's saying, I told you that the storm was coming. Bro, you created this storm, bro.
Yes.
You created it. So there better be a silver lining. There better be, because your system is causing more problems than it's giving us answers, bro. That's it.
That's it.
Bare problems.
Yeah, you're giving us two. Like, you know what it is for me? It's like, and this is the thing, man. What he's done at Sporting was on a level where there wasn't enough scrutiny. The quality of the league wasn't as great. He's now to a team and a league where, bro, you go and get bopped around by the Bournemouths. You know what I mean? But they might not have better players than you, but they have a better manager. They'll have a system, they'll have an idea. Like, and this is what you have to do. Coaching is so important in the Premier League, bro, because it can take you from here to there, bro. We've seen it with teams, bro. They've just been coached. And you're like, right, but they haven't got better players than us. Bro, they're showing it, bro. Like, they've improved players that you would think, oh, Danny Welbeck's, wouldn't get into this Man United team. Look at Danny Welbeck. He drops into midfield. Then the wing backs, go forward. And then, the 10s go in here. Like, there's coordination, bro, with us. Yeah. The 2 10s are not effective enough. The striker doesn't have a role. The wing backs don't push up. The midfielders don't progress the ball. They don't really have a purpose to them. Even the centre backs are meant to do something in the system. There's three of them. There's three of them, What are we doing with our centre backs? Are they meant to do something?
But even that, I was thinking about this the other day, because I criticized Amarim even when we're losing. This guy don't want to take off a defender, but bro, not only not take off a defender, drop a fucking midfielder back in at centre back, so at least we've got another attacker when we're building. Do you know what I'm saying? He hasn't done none of that. Do you know what I mean? Even if he said, you know what, I'm going to drop Casemiro into centre back or something like that, bring on another midfielder so Cas can step into midfield when we're building up, then that's still an attacking change.
Yeah.
This guy does not make attacking changes at all. It's still 5 defenders at all times,
5 defenders,
at the back. No matter what, bro. Like, the system is poor, but also the way he interprets the system and the profiles that he uses in the system as well makes it 10 times worse, bro.
Yes.
It makes it 10 times worse. There's so many ways that I can make this system way more offensive. Way more offensive. It's not just the system, bro. It's the players he's using and how he's interpreting the system, bro. Like, this system is like the modern day Jose Mourinho part the bus. That's what it is. If you give Ruben Amorim, top quality attackers, He'll low block, stink the place out, yeah, and then scumbag the game in transition, similar to kind of what he done against Man City.
Yes, I agree.
That's how that's gonna be his blueprint to win games against the better teams, bro. 5-4-1, low block, transition, nick goals, bro. Like, it's nasty, bro. Like, this football is not gonna improve, guys.
No,
it's not gonna improve. The blueprint is there. It's terrible.
But he's and the thing is, he's so stubborn in his ideas, man. It's like, bro, you're a young manager, bro. Why are you so stubborn? You haven't got anything to lose.
But you're also, a young manager. You're stubborn, but you ain't really won nothing either. Like, bro, you won the league in Portugal. So what? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So fucking what? Like, this guy's going around, yeah, like he's a European champion. At least Villas-Boas and Jose, them man won European titles, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So them man had a bit more reason, bro. Cool. You won the league in Portugal and you're moving around like you're fucking Pep Guardiola, bro. It's crazy. I will not change. Pep changes his tactics all the time, bro. Pep's now looking at out-and-out fullbacks again. Like, man's looking at Eight Nori now. They got linked with Kirkes. And before he was playing 4 centre-backs. Pep changes his thing all the time, but you can't change your thing because you are who, bro? This guy's going on like he invented football. That doesn't make sense, bro. All the top managers have adapted their style of play over time. All of them. Jose first time at Chelsea wasn't the same as Jose's second time at Chelsea. Jose at Real Madrid. It wasn't the same, bro. Do you know what I mean? Pep in his first season compared to now ain't the same, bro. We've seen Pep play loads of different shapes, bro. Why does this guy think that there's only one way to play football? We've seen Conte in a 4. We've seen Conte in a 3-back. But this brother thinks there's only one way to play football and he thinks that he's going to last at the top level. Impossible. Impossibly last at the top level.
Yeah. The matter thing is we're still losing anyway. So like, yo, bro, like you might as well go out. You know what? We'd actually be more, but you know what? Fair play. We lost the game, yeah, but he actually went for it. He actually went all out. His plan was to attack. We had chances, we had whatever, like we were the better team. It just didn't go our way. It was a 4-3 game, 3-2. If that was done, yeah, I think a lot of us would have said, you know what? Give the manager benefit of doubt. You can see something. We don't see anything, bro. And that's the problem, man. He's going out and he's losing. He's not even going out with something to say, you know what? We've gained something there. There's nothing to be gained from winning sometimes, from losing, nothing. And we've not been winning half of the time. That's the worst thing about it. It's been lost. And then added to that, there's so many negatives about it. It's not even a loss where, you know what, you just get beaten. They've been a better team. Some of them, you're like, wow, we could have done something here, bro. They're not better than us. They're not better than us. But we just allow it to happen, bro. We allow a team like West Ham, who had Ward-Prowse, Souček, and that guy from Argentina, 3-man slow midfield to beat us 2-0. As easy as that, bro. So he's got to buckle up his ideas. He's got 1 game a week. But I feel like 1 game a week might be even more pressure for him, bro, because it's like
way more pressure, because when you lose a game, you have to wait longer for the next one, bro. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes when you're not playing well, you just want the games to keep coming so you can get a win and get some momentum. It's hard to build momentum when you've got 1 game a week, bro. It's hard. So when you're winning, it's fine. But if you're not winning, that's a long 7 days for the next game.
Long 7 days, bro. This is why that's why I said for me, he can't lose in the first 5 games. I'm sorry.
He can't.
I'm not allowing that. No losses in the first 5 games. But I just don't know what he does, man. Like, you're looking at players. I think players are bored of this idea as well. They're just like, yo, man, but what's going on? Like, you know, I just don't think they enjoy playing for him. I really don't. There's not an enjoyment about what's going on, what the instructions are. You know what I mean? It's just a case of, you know what? They'll turn up when they turn up, yeah, things happen. You know what I mean? But I don't see it like tactically we're amazing. Like, I don't look at a game and I'm like, rah, we look like we're being coached here. Something's going on here. What's going on today, man? We're looking like we're on it. You know what I mean? Like, we're looking like we're on it, bro. It don't happen, man. And that, for me, is concerning, man. And I'm looking at these preseason games differently. People might be saying, oh, yeah, but these preseasons don't mean anything. I'm sorry, man. I'm looking at the small finer details.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
It means everything.
How our fullbacks are, what we do, how we kind of like have a game plan, what we're trying to implement. People have got to look at this seriously because you go into next season, it can't be the excuse of, yeah, but you know what, man, we didn't really get our players, or you know what, man, it's still early, bro. We've got to hit the ground running. There's pressure on this team, bro. Big pressure.
100%, bro. And all this Barada talk is a privilege to work for this club. It's been a difficult season and we're undergoing transformation on and off the pitch. Listen, don't forget about on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what I don't want is these dickheads to try and turn us into Tottenham where we're just fucking churning out money and this concert and that concert and all these things. And them man are trying to bring money in. Bro, we need to be winning fucking football matches, yeah? And we need to be playing good football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And all this talk here, like, don't drop the ball on the pitch, because if on the pitch, yeah, should determine, yeah, what happens off the pitch. At the end of the day, if you want a successful football club, it starts with on the pitch. For me, if you want to be successful on the pitch, you should have sacked this manager, bro. Yeah, as soon as the fucking season ended, you should have sacked him, bro. That's the reality. Because what happens on the pitch, yeah, has to be a reflection of what's happening off the pitch. There's no point having a really, really well-run football club off the pitch, and on the pitch you're dying, because how long, yeah, are the things off the pitch, yeah, gonna be how they are when you're not winning on the pitch, bro? Like, there's no way, yeah, that Man United make more money when we're shit than when we're good. Because when we're good, we get the Adidas money, we get the Champions League money. The better we are, the more money we're gonna get. So focus on us being a better football team. I don't want to hear about all these other things. Do you know what I'm saying? When we're a good football team, everything pays for itself, bro.
Facts.
This is the reality, bro. Like, we're losing out on money because we're shit. So fix why we're shit, and you'll get your money.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why these men are overcomplicating it, bro. Like, I don't understand. The new stadium and all these things are great, but the reality is, yeah, no one's complaining about the stadium if we're winning every week. No one cares, bro. Man are still gonna go anyway, say.
Yeah.
Still gonna go.
Everything is always better when you're winning, bro. Everything's always quieter when you're winning, bro. 100%. It happens all the time, bro. Like, it is. Winning cures most things, bro. You know what I mean? When you're winning games, it just creates a positive atmosphere within the football club, bro. You know, you can talk about little things here and there, but when you're winning games, bro, you don't hear about all this stuff, bro. And this is the thing for me. It's about creating the environment. And the manager, this guy here loves to talk, by the way. It's similar to this Amrin. They love to talk. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know if they've gone for the same school or whatever, but they love to talk. But, bro, what we see on the football pitch reflects the outside, and likewise. But when you're winning, like I said to you, and you're playing the right sort of football, you can then, everyone within the football club has that sort of mentality of, yo, we're winning every week, bro. And when we lose, we're angry. I don't feel like when we lose now, we're not angry. It's almost like we just accept it.
No, because it's become, it's become normal to lose now at this football club. Do you know what I mean? This is why last day of the season, I'm seeing these Man United fans, when the manager's giving the speech, we believe in you. Brother, what's he giving us for us to believe in, bro? Why do you believe in him? You just believe in him because what? The club told you to. The same owners that you want to get rid of have told you to believe in this guy, but now you believe in him. I thought you don't trust them. Like, which one is it? How can you believe in this guy, bro? He's given us nothing to believe in, bro. Like, I'm not supporting anything blindly, bro. I refuse.
No, I'm not. No. Don't. No one should.
Fucking man are losing to an Asian All-Star team, bro. It doesn't matter what 11 Man United put out, they're supposed to win that game. It doesn't matter what 11 they put out. They should be able to put out a second 11, yeah, and win that game. They should be able to, because we're supposed to be an elite football club. Supposed to.
Bro, it's actually embarrassing, bro. But today we'll just be brushed under the carpet. I think that's, for me, like, it's indicative of the season, bro.
Yeah.
That honestly, you should look at that and be like, yo, that merges and that makes sense because of the season. You've just been embarrassed by Malaysian All-Stars because you have been a rubbish coach, or you've assembled whatever you've assembled, yeah, and the season has reflected that game, bro. If you were to watch like that one game, yeah, honestly, bro, it would tell you a lot. It's just been everything that's happened throughout the whole season, and this is what's happened today. Just been side to side, defensive. Yeah, Everything's been carbon copy. Honestly, I don't know if you've watched the game, Rants, because you obviously watch boxing, yeah.
Yeah,
but when you watch the highlights, yeah, you will see like it's been losing the ball, hoof it, side to side. There was one time when Amad Diallo was saying to the wing back, yeah, get across me. And I'm like, bro, how's that not being trained? How's that not being trained where the wing back's got to get across?
It should be automatic, bro. It should be automatic, and he's not coaching properly. And this is the problem. Like, there's a difference between telling someone to do something and teaching someone to do something. And it seems like this guy's not a very good teacher, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because nobody seems to be getting it, bro. Like, all the stuff that we do well, it's because the individuals do them well. It's not because the system is being coached in a way. Now, when you watch Spurs play with Ange, as much as they say, he don't know how to coach defense. Well, he coached defense pretty well against us.
Yeah.
You know, like that. They played pretty well against us. And then when it comes to attacking as well, the amount of times, Brendan Johnson, and all their wide players are getting to that back post, bro. They definitely coach those. He definitely coaches those patterns.
Yeah,
he definitely coaches those patterns. Bro. And even Eric Dyer even said as well, in training, it's not bare tactical stuff. It's just repetitions of different types of build up, different phases, and they just keep repeating it, bro. And that is the way to drill certain passages of play into the players. They have to keep doing them. They have to keep doing them. We saw it with Van Gaal as well. Like, when he wanted to build out from the back before the game, he had these guys in the shape that we are playing in, building out from the back, bro, just at walking pace. But you have to keep doing it, repetition. It just seems like he puts these guys out on the pitch, in the positions that he wants them to be in, and just tells them, all right, go and play football.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Just figure it out.
And
everyone looks lost.
You can't do that, man, in this day and age now. We haven't got the luxury of these world-class players that we had in the early 2000s, bro, where they would just decide games by themselves, bro. We haven't got them. There's not many of them around, bro. If there are, they're very rare. I mean, Yamal's of them, man. They could just do a little Trivella, take 3 man out of the game, and then, you know what I'm saying, bro? We don't have that luxury, especially at Man United, bro. That we don't, bro. We don't have them high-quality players, bro. So in the day, you've got to be able to find out the margins. You've got to be able as a coach here to find these little margins, say, right, I'm going to get the best out of you. I'm going to try to do this. We're going to put you in this environment here so then we can get the best out of you. So then you create a platform for them to succeed. That's it. You create a platform for these guys to succeed. Because then you're looking at other managers, you're like, right, okay, cool. They're not great, but you know what? He's got the best out of that player. All of a sudden, you got 4 or 5 man that are on it now. You can bypass a couple of them, man. But if you've got 4 or 5 man that are on it, it makes it a whole lot better. Right now, we don't. There's literally no one in the team. Even Amad Diallo suffering.
Yeah, he looks like he's not enjoying his football. That's the only thing I can say. He looks like he's not enjoying it, bro. And who would enjoy playing this football and this system, bro? He's been used as a wing back when you could tell he don't really want to play there, but he'll do a job for the team. And when he plays in the 10, he gets crowded out. Do you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah, it's
we're so lopsided as well. We're so lopsided.
Yeah, it's nasty, man. Do you know what I mean? So he just looks like a player that's not enjoying his football. I could say the same about Kobe Mino. Like, most of our most talented players look like they're not enjoying the football, and these are not the kind of players that the manager likes.
Did you see what Aaron put in the group chat about when Kobe played the ball into feet to Højlund? He lost it. He just couldn't control it. And that was a simple ball into Højlund, by the way.
Yeah, but bro, Kobe don't want to play football with these scrubs. And this is why I say, the most important job Ruben Amorim might have is just being the guy that just clears out some of these players. But I don't think he survives. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like this from Barada, I believe this. When man's saying that they would have considered loads of different things, and I think that there would have been a list of targets based on whether we got Champions League or not.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a secondary list of targets, for instance, if we can't get certain players. But they know what areas that they're going to want to bring players in. And even if this manager is just a manager just to trim the squad, and then he fails and we fuck him off, it would have been worth it anyway, because he's on a short contract anyway. So, you know what I mean? If he doesn't start well in the first 5 to 8 games, we can sack him and it's like, cool. You only had a year left anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? You only had a year left anyway.
Why do we have to wait until 5 to 8 games?
I know, bro. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but this is the state of Manchester United. Really, they should have just sacked my man, yeah, after the final.
After the final, would have been cool. The thing is with United, yeah, don't allow United to be emotional about their team. You know when you make a difficult decision at a moment, yeah. Say now we sack the manager straight after the final, like we did with Van Gaal, yeah. You see how quickly we got over Van Gaal when we found out we were getting Mourinho. We got over it quickly. We were not happy, but we got over it quickly because you know what? We weren't allowed to build any emotional kind of connection. All of a sudden, what happens is everyone goes from angry to be like, the next day, be like, you know what? She's got a backhammer in, man. She's got a back, you know. And that right there, United allow the fans to
dictate. Because that's the culture that has been, the culture that has been bred like throughout this club, for a while is that, like the players are shit. It's the players' fault. That's what it is, bro. And you know what? Guys like Gary Neville, the Rios and that of this world, and all these other guys that come out and say, oh, they sacked X amount of managers and that. Brother, what are you talking about? Like, these are the same men that have been to 5 finals in 5 years or 10 finals in 10 years, that some of these men, and then you're going to come and turn around and say they're sacking managers. They're not sacking managers, bro. I don't believe in football that players sack managers. I believe managers sack themselves. I don't believe in players sacking managers, because at the end of the day, as a manager, if you lose the dressing room, that's on you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always on you, bro.
I don't remember us having a dressing room where they were like fully against the manager. We've never really had that.
No, because we don't have that. We don't have that culture at our football club. But fans pretend that we do, bro. Like, I've never seen a Manchester United team down tools on a manager and say we're not playing. Even Ollie, bro.
Even Ollie.
Jesse Lingard came out and was like, yo, like Ollie's my guy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Rashford was like, yo, Ollie's my guy. Nobody disliked Ollie, bro. It just wasn't working. Like, do you know what I'm saying? No one disliked him. These Man United players are not saying, right, we're just losing games on purpose. Bro, they're not doing that, bro. Because even if they don't like the managers, they respect the fans enough and they respect the club enough to not just be throwing games, bro. I've never watched a Man United game and thought, right, these man want to lose, bro. Like, they don't
These man want to lose,
it's bullshit. Like, it's a lazy narrative. There's been loads of times where managers coached a loss and McTominay scored, or Pogba scored, or Martial scored. Now, man are coaching losses, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're coaching losses. Ruben's coached bare losses, and we've ended up with a draw or a win, even though we coached a loss, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He coached a loss against Leon, bro.
Yeah. Well, we had 10 men, bro. Yeah, we had 10 men.
Brother, listen, we can see the 4 goals in a row with no reply. He coached a loss, and the players dug deep, and they won the game.
Yeah. I know.
Like, bro, Casemiro was possessed.
Half the stadium left, bro. Half the stadium left against Leon.
Bro. But man are going to turn around and say that the players are throwing the manager under the bus. This is ridiculous. The manager's throwing the players under the bus. It's the other way around. It's the complete other way around.
I think the manager's trusting players as well. It's like almost like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, for me, I don't understand, man. How does that come out about Garnacho and then you play him, bro? Like, put him on the bench, bro. Why are you playing Garnacho for, man?
Yeah, but it's weird. I don't like that.
Why are you saying that and then you play him, man? I don't get that, bro. Like, what's going on there?
It's weird. And you know what it is, yeah? Like, as I said, I don't like Garnacho. I can understand why he's aggrieved, yeah? Because if you look at what this manager's done, yeah? He dropped him and Rashford. At one point, it looked like the relationship was untenable. It was over. Then all of a sudden, we were meant to be selling him. And then they're best friends again. He's starting every game. Remember, like in January, they were saying, yo, he's going to leave and that. All of a sudden, Garnacho's playing every game. Oh, he's important for us. And then as soon as Mount's fit now, you just fucked him off. Do you know what I'm saying? So Garnacho's looking at it like, hold on. Like, I thought we were cool. And now you just fucked me off for Mason Mount. And Mason Mount's playing shit as well. And you still drop, man. So I could understand why Garnacho probably thinks, yo, the man management here is a bit mad. Like, the way he's just kind of dropped me out. Do you know what I'm saying? So I get it. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Garnacho ain't good, bro. But neither is Mason Mount. So it's like...
But the thing is, for me, to be fair, they're probably contracted to play this game anyway. So he really can't do much, the manager. they've all got to play. You know what I mean? The way that De Ligt had to sing "Glory, Glory, Man United" and that, they've all got to do it for the brag, innit? You feel me? Like it is what it is. But like I said, for me, man, even the mismanagement of the team has been poor from the manager as well. Like, and that's a concern for next year as well. Like, how's the management of the team going to be when you have better quality players as well? You know what I mean? Decision making as well with one game a week, you've got to pick the right team, you know? So the manager hasn't got time to be messing around by saying, yo, this player's playing here and this player's playing there. Like, I hope the club take it out of his hands by taking and getting rid of players that shouldn't be there. That's one thing we hope for. But
just don't get rid of players that we shouldn't be getting rid of, because the United are notoriously bad, at getting rid of the right players, bro. We always get rid, of the better players before the worst players, bro. And it's always been, it's always been an issue with this football club.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? You can't be getting rid of Rashfords and Sanchos and Antonys before Garnachos and Højlunds. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense, bro. Get rid of the worst players first. This is how you build a squad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you be certain man and you say, you know what, you don't think they're good enough to start, you put them on the bench. But guys that are not even good enough to be on the bench for Man United, you get rid of these guys.
You know what though? Do you think we can seriously sell Højlund, man? I'm actually losing faith.
Bro, he might have to go out on loan. I reckon he has to go out on loan for a season to Italy, maybe, because they're not going to pay the money. But bro, it doesn't just get him out, bro.
Brother, I actually feel sorry for the team that actually gets him, man.
I don't, you know, I don't, bro. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, blood. I swear down, bro. I'm deleting their number, bro, after I sell it. It's one of them ones, bro. Can't lie, bro. Man, use some bookie email address to run the whole transaction, bro. I'm telling you. Get him out. I'll be honest. Like, bro, I don't feel sorry for anyone that thinks
get him gone, man. I swear down, bro.
He's a nasty player. Nasty player. That video that's going viral with Ginger, bro.
Yeah. I watched that time ago. I remember that
brother, but you know what it is, People are saying, oh, it doesn't, brother, it does matter.
It does.
I'm telling you, because, bro, I'm just man like Chunks,
Yeah, no.
Blood. And do you know what I'm saying? A man can't even move. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Chunks got better touch to him. Are you mad? Chunks' technique is bad, man.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. There's man that don't play ball, that are better than this guy. How is he at Man United, bro? You see how football's supposed to work, is that the professionals, even the shit pros, when they do drills like this, they're meant to look unbelievable, bro.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, I know man that play non-league, like my guy Saka and that,
Yeah, Saka's cold, man.
When man are doing it, bro, he can play Prem. I know he can play Prem because I've played ball with Prem players and he's good enough to play in the Prem. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I see Højlund doing that, and I know when we're doing drills like that, every touch is good and he's putting everything in the top corner, every single one. And he's playing non-league, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when Højlund's playing for Man United, a man can't even control the football. It's not okay, bruv, because Premier League ballers are supposed to look ridiculous. Even when you look at the man that we don't rate, like the Maduekis and that, when you look at the training videos, everything's in the top corner, bruv.
Top corner, bro.
Everything's in the top corner, bro. And even though they're doing it unopposed and that, a lot of these Prem man, that look shit on a Saturday in the games, in training, they look ridiculous.
Yeah.
They look ridiculous in training, bro. Like, I've seen a lot of these men in training. They don't look like the same player on the Saturday. They don't. Every first touch is there. Every shot is going top bins, bro.
Even Nunes is doing something in training, bro.
Yeah, bro. Free kicks. Every free kick is going in the top corner, bro. And then on match day, they're hitting the wall, bro. But in training, these men look unreal.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Now, bro, look at all them videos that Rashford and them man post in the off season when man's in Dubai with his and everything's going in the top corner. Come on.
Yeah.
Brother, I see Alanga doing 5 step overs, cut round and slapping it top bins. He'll never do that in a game. But in training, these men are supposed to look like OP, bro.
OP. They're meant to look OP, yeah, facts.
Bro, like, how you looking shit on a 4G pitch, bro, with no one trying to push you off balance, nothing. You just, bro, just take a touch and hit the ball, bro. Man's missing the target. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, that's not normal.
Even when you go Old Trafford, yeah, you know they do little training drills beforehand. Even then, he's missing, bro.
Yeah.
Like every single.
I remember Lukaku used to do that as well. When I used to see them warming up before the games, and man, just everything's going over the bars. Like, oh my days, bro.
It's like it never looks good. Like I've not seen anything where you're like, oh, that looks nice.
Bro, it's mental.
That's not even a highlight reel. You know, certain man can be a highlight reel. This guy cannot even be a highlight reel, bro.
Awful.
Nothing, bro. Awful. Like he had that one game against, was it? I don't know what team it was. Yeah, Galatasaray was it? And he got everyone twanged. You get me? That was it. Where he turned away from the defender and then boom, he chipped it over. Everyone got gassed over that little cameo there, bro. So I genuinely, and you know what it is for me though? It's like when we get another striker, bro. Like it's gonna change because we're gonna have someone that knows how to hold up the ball, and then we're not gonna see this yet. But for now, bro, it's just honestly, it's like it makes your eyes bleed, bro. It's not even nice to watch, bro. I don't wish it on any team, bro. I really don't, man. It's like how bad of a player that is right there. I don't wish it on anyone.
No, he's a nasty player, but you know what it is with United, yeah. Like just bring in the right players. So Ruben ain't got no excuses, innit?
Bring me Mateta, bro. Like he's there, bro. Like go and get him, bro. This Delap's taking forever. He thinks he can go and chat to 1,000 clubs and that. Yeah, I mean, no one's really chatting to Mateta like that. You could go get that done easy if you want to.
Yeah, bro. Mateta will come to United, but you know what it is, yeah. I see you guys in the chat saying that that I think Mbeumo, I think Newcastle are advancing with Mbeumo or something like that. That's the rumors. That's an amazing signing for them if they get Mbeumo over the line. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't lie. But they've done a lot of groundwork last summer, and that's where I think for me we might be in trouble with that one. With Cunha, we did groundwork last summer.
Oh, but we've been talking to Cunha since Ollie was here. So
Ollie was there, you feel me? So
100%.
So they've done their groundwork, bro. And this is a long-term target. Same with Trafford. They're gonna get Trafford and this guy. But they've been wanting him for a year or two. So I knew that Newcastle were gonna be involved. And
Trafford as well, yeah.
Yeah.
English keeper makes sense as well. They had what Pope there, innit?
Pope, yeah, he's not the same guy anymore.
Like this front three is nasty, you know. Hey, this is demon time, bro. In transition, bro. Gordon and Mbeumo and Isak, that's nasty.
It's crazy, bro.
That's nasty.
It's
you know what I'm saying? I can't like that's nasty.
Yeah.
So
man.
fair enough.
They've got Champions League football in it, and with Mbeumo, bro, Onana ain't flipping doing nothing, bro. You can't fucking catch a cold, bro. Forget fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, do some agent work, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, and he's out the door anyway. So why would he help my United? You know them ones, but I don't know, man. I wanted Mbeumo, but then again, bro, Ryan Cherky, let's go and
brother, I like Mbeumo. I like Mbeumo. I can't lie because he's in the Prem. Obviously, Cherky would always be my first choice because man know how I like to see football played. However, it's like I like the Premier League proven thing. I do like that. Do you know what I'm saying,
bro?
But the thing is, if Mbeumo is going to cost 50 million, you can probably go and get Cherky and Diblin, for that money. You can, and they're both left-footed. You can get both of them. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where United need to do. United need to do what they need to do, but they need to do it sensibly. Even someone like Kudus as well, bro, another left-footed player that can play in that 10. I don't know why we're not linked with him. I don't know why the links with him have gone down. They've gone quiet.
Yeah, because you know what? It's got a release clause that's 85 million, bro.
Oh, is that why? All right, cool.
Yeah,
stay there, my
a lot of money, bro. It's 85 million. He's not had the best season. I would rather
he hasn't, but this is the good time now to go in and offer them something else because he ain't really. You get me? The season ain't been great, so this is the time to go in there now and offer them something less. You get me? Because the thing is, the season he had the season before last, he ain't gonna have that again, bro. You know what I mean? He's not gonna have that again with David Moyes. Like he's not gonna have that again. Moyes is not really an attacking manager, bro. Attacking players die under Moyes. Do you know what I mean? So I don't expect him to look good, as good as he ever looked ever again. I don't expect that. So now's a good time to go offer them some money.
I don't know why he put himself in that situation, you know, man. He put himself in a João Felix situation, bro. I know João Felix had the contract here, but why did he agree to 85 million? Did he think he would be that level? Did he think
maybe he got carried away after the one season and he thought, you know. But 85 million is nasty. That release clause,
nasty,
bro. There's
bro,
not many
man.
players in the world that are worth an 85 million release clause.
Yeah, right now, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
In this day and age, like you know what I mean, bro. I'd rather, like, it's mad, bro. I don't know what I don't know. Obviously, it's one of them where you get caught up in a moment. The club give you this sort of contract. I don't know in it, but for me, that's nasty, bro. And like I said, right now, it's only in Europe, yeah, where his contract's less. His release cost is less than it is in the Premier League. I don't know why he's done that as well.
Okay, so there's a Prem Premium or something.
It's a Prem Premium, you get, because obviously if they sell to the Prem, then they're gonna feel it in it a little bit more. So I don't know, man. But kudos, I can't lie. I think he's talented, yeah, but the season that he had, no way am I paying 85 million, bro. No way. That he's had a shocking season, bro. Bowen's been better than him this season. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? It's one of them, man. It's tricky. We can't really get Eze because Cunha's on the left. It's
but Cunha and Eze, bro, I'll be honest, yeah, like you don't have to be left-footed to play right 10, bro, especially in this system. Like, you don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because I seen Kobe in the right 10, and when he's linking up with Ahmad, he looks fine. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to invert. Obviously, if the manager wants the invert thing, cool, innit? But I'm seeing these Eze links, but Eze would be too expensive.
60 million. Is that expensive?
Eze's a player that I like. You lot know I like Eze, but I have my reservations with Eze because he's just mad hot and cold blood. Like,
hot and cold, bro.
Do you know what I mean? And more times it's all cold on that. And the thing is with Eze, like, he's such a good player, but his finishing is, you get me? That this is my issue, because the reason why
the ones that you
don't score enough goals, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He don't score enough goals for me. Like, the reason why I was excited about the prospect of Mbeumo and Cunha is because they both score goals.
Yes.
This is a team in need of goals, bro. Like, we need goals.
Killers.
Yeah.
Killers, basically.
Yeah, we need goals. This is what we need. We need goals. I don't think Eze doesn't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Grealish has been linked with United, but
he would never come. I don't think.
I reckon he would come to United. I just don't think City would let us have him. Bro, he would come to United, bro. Bruv, Jack Grealish is one of the most Man United players ever. You know them. It just hasn't worked out. Fergie would have loved him, mate. He's a proper wrong-un, blood.
Play about Grealish,
bro. He's a proper wrong-un, yeah, and he's a baller. Fergie would have loved him, bro. Like, he would have been Fergie's Gaza, bro. That's what he would have been. Fergie would have loved him, bro. Like,
Fergie would have loved him, man.
Would have loved him.
Put arm around him and said, "Yo, listen, he's dealt with personalities, Cantona, even Beckham when he was going out and that."
Bro, listen, bro. Man United always have those kind of players, and this is why Cunha, for me, is that kind of player as well that Fergie would have loved. A bit rough around the edges, you know what I mean? He's got the arrogance, but he can win you a game, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And Grealish has that about him as well. These are the kind of players that Man United need, bro. All of these PR merchants like Rashford and these Garnacho guys that are just posting on Instagram, like, do you know what I'm saying? We tried our best and that, like, let's go United and bro, fuck all that, bro. I need some bastards in my team that are just on winning games, bro. Get them the ball, and they're just on chefing teams up, bro. Like, Cunha's on that, Grealish is on that. I need some stone cold killers, bruv, in the final third. This is what I need. I don't need no head down, run to the byline, cut it back. I need some guys that are ice cold in the final third that just want to kill teams, bro.
Yeah, because you know what it is, bro.
Can't have it.
We're not expecting, like, you know what I mean, this style of play under this manager, innit? So you need players that are gonna, regardless, just take the game by the scruff of the neck and say, "Yo, I'm scoring today." Like, you know, you got to remember, like Greenwood. You know, like Greenwood, how he was. Get the ball onto his right foot, bang, it's a goal. It's ice cold finishes, bro. We missed that, bro. Even Martial, when you look at it in front of goal, was ice cold.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like we missed that, bro. And now it's just pretty. It's just, you know, get the ball, and then it's I don't want to pass to him, you know. And then it's when you get the ball. You seen Højlund today, for example, he was in the box, and normally a striker gets a touch and he's having a shot. This guy passed it, bro, and he's a flipping striker, bro.
Yeah, bro, he's dusted.
So it's like, you know what I mean? That's why I wanted Mbeumo. Like, I'm not saying he's like a Salah kind of type of player.
No, but he's similar, very similar.
He's similar, you feel me? Like, I think United need that now, bro. On either 10, bro. Listen, we're just gonna, like, bro, let Mateta be the guy that says, you know what, I'm gonna link up the play for you, lot. You just score. Like, you look at Ismail Assar for Southampton. He ain't no flashy player, but he's banging in goals, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's just quick and he's a goal scorer.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I think this is what it's got to, man. We scored 45 goals, man, last year, bro. 45 goals.
It's nasty.
That's embarrassing, man. That's really, really embarrassing. The season before that, I don't think we scored that many goals as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we didn't. So, it's 2 seasons in the minus.
2 seasons in the minus, bro. So we actually conceded more than we were scoring. That for me, I don't like that sort of maths, bro. That cannot be happening year in, year out, bro. Yeah. That is bad, bro. Like, if you're gonna do like just entertain us, bro. Like, just score goals, man. Like, it's. But then again, that all comes down from coaching, man. You don't just become a goal scoring team just like that, bro. It comes down to how many times are you in the other side of the opposition box? How many times are we in their half? How many times are we in their box?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying, Rants? How many times are we pressing them? How many times have we got overloads? That's the only way we're going to get goals, in this team,
But again, those kind of patterns, and these 3v2s and 4v3s, you have to drill them, Saeed. You have to drill them, bro. Like, even when I was coaching and we were doing our futsal, and we were doing and we were doing stuff, we still need to drill 3v2s. We still need to drill them. Even in the warm-up to the game, we're doing 3v2s. Middleman's got the ball. There's 2 guys on the flank, and you got 2 defenders, and you're moving the ball, and you're trying to get shots off, bro. You have to drill these 3v2s, these 4v3s. Why, bruv? Look at how Liverpool under Klopp here were breaking on teams, and almost every time they broke on teams, they were getting these overloads, 4v3s, 5v4s. They trained that, bro. Like, it doesn't just happen. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like Man United. When we're watching us play, they man just think if you just put players out there, these 4v3s are just gonna happen. They're not gonna happen, bro. When we watched Barcelona versus Inter Milan, bro, the second semi-final, the fucking 3v2 that Barca had, when Sommer made that fucking mad save,
yeah,
they drill them 3v2s. What, you think that fucking Hansi Flick doesn't drill 3v2s and 4v3s, bro? In transition, they're lethal because they drill these things. I'll bet my life on it. They do training drills. They do. And they drill that 4v3s and all of that, because you have to drill scenarios that are gonna happen in games.
Well, you have to, bro. Don't just come like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know what they do. Because someone tell me what they do in trade. I don't know. We used to, bro, you know what? We used to laugh at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying chips and bins and you know what they were doing, and we say freestyle football. And that wasn't a coach. So it's more damning for the manager who's actually meant to be a coach that we're not seeing any improvements in the training ground, bro. Like, we're seeing these little set piece things that we're seeing these little 4v4. I don't know if you've seen the training yet, but he gets a line of 4 and then another line of 4, and then he wants the ball to be played in between the lines quickly. But then I'm like, I don't see that as well in the training. Like, I don't know if this is all for show, man. I don't know, man. And for me, it's like, yeah, we can get more players in, and that will improve the quality of the squad, but the overall synergy and the way we play, bro, we still need to be connected as a team, bro. Everyone needs to know that, yo, I need to be in this zone. I need to do this. I need to do that. We can't just do this and throw the ball out there. There's got to be a way of getting the ball out. There's got to be a progression. Midfielder gets the ball right. Centre-back goes and drives into space. Everything's got to be connecting, bro. You can't just be like, yeah, we're just going to hoof the ball, and then we're all just going to be like that. It's freestyle football. Because I used to blame Ollie for that. You can't. If you're in your second year, you've had a preseason now, you got players in, there needs to be a big improvement. And with one game a week, it's impossible for you not to do that. It's impossible.
But this is the mad thing. These men say that, yo, 1 game a week gives us more time on the training ground. Brother, the longer we're on the training ground, the worse we look, Saeed. Do you know what I'm saying? What?
Bro.
Is this real on Mason Greenwood?
What's that? We did for Katafi. We're always interested.
Is this real?
Right. That was a priority to them, but now we go for him. Is it? I don't know. Some people are putting back.
Is that real, bro? Because if that's real, I'm gassed for Mason, but bro, I'm gassed for us as well, because that's our bread.
Yeah, but we get bread out of that. 50%.
Bruv, listen, I don't know about that though. Mason,
I don't know, man. People are putting quotes in, man.
Mason to Real Madrid is great. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't lie. Jude is there, and what's his name's there as well, Trent. So it kind of makes sense in it. There's a couple Englishmen there already, but
I can't see anything.
You get me? Like they need to get Greenwood to Real Madrid still.
Because you know what it is, bro? It's more because Rodrigo.
What about Hendrick? Brother, hey, did you see the Carlo Ancelotti quote? They man asked him, yo, why ain't Hendrick in the Brazil squad? He said, yo, we don't play for his team, blood. You know the way there. Like Carlo's not the manager. Hey, Carlo's a nasty guy, you know. What a guy.
But he brought in Casemiro back, man. Carlo's a guy.
He's a nasty guy, you know. Man said Hendrick don't play for his club, you know. Hey, bro, bro.
He's actually dusted, you know. Monster. He's actually dusted, you know. That kid, monster. Man. He ain't never gonna play. Bro, he ain't never gonna play, bro.
Bro, hey, Carlo's a monster, you know. But why is it Hendrick should be in the squad though? I think he should be in the squad.
Should he? I don't know, man.
Of course he should.
He's overhyped, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, but bro, like I'll be real. He's better than Richarlison, bro. Like respectfully.
Is he though? No, but the thing is though, some people are better for their country though.
I hear that, but bro, I'll be honest, yeah. Hendrick should be there. Esteval's in there. Obviously, Esteval's doing this thing. Even though Hendrick,
huh? I haven't seen enough from this kid. This kid.
Nah, but in Brazil, they always like to have Brazil-based players in their squad. They've always done that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So they always like to have a few. Like that's just their thing. Do you get me? And I respect that because it's good as well for the young players playing in Brazil to know that you can still play for the national team without being in Europe. So I think that it's good that they do that. However, if Hendrick's good enough to be at Real Madrid, he's good enough to be in the squad at least. Do you know them ones? I'm not saying he has to play.
I hear you.
I'm not saying he has to start, but he's good enough to be in the squad. He is. I'll be real. He actually is, bro.
It's not Brazilian anymore, man. I genuinely don't see no Brazilian in him, man. I don't know, man. He just seems like I don't know what you said before, but
bro, he's a poacher, bro. He just looks like Michael Owen a little bit, like just you get me. When I watch him play, his movement's good. He can finish. Everything else around that is a bit less of that. But bro, like the guy he's an old school number 9 poacher. That's what he is. And I can't lie. Like I don't know. You can't really like a player like Erling and not like Hendrick. Because it's like Hendrick's.
I don't really like Erling. I don't really like Erling as well.
I don't like Erling at all as a footballer. I think
as a footballer, horrendous.
If he wasn't 6'4" and do you know what I mean, like genetically gifted, like footballing wise, he's not doing anything. He doesn't move. He doesn't move me. Hendrick actually can rasp the ball, bro. He can strike a ball, blood. Like
I only like this because he said Bobby Charlton. So I'm like, you know what, man? Let's run the Bobby Charlton thing, and then
he can strike a football, Hendrick, man. Like if they said, "Yo, do you want to take Hendrick on loan?" Yeah, but I take him on loan because
of course I take him on loan.
Go the other way.
Yeah,
he can fuck off at the club.
But will he ever make it at Real Madrid though? Do you reckon he'll ever
make it?
No,
I don't think so. I don't think he makes it at Real Madrid. But it doesn't matter if he makes it at Real Madrid. I think he'll make it somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
With these clubs, man. These players, they go to their clubs that they love too soon, bro. You've got to have like Ronaldo. He probably always loved Real Madrid more than Man United, but he said, "You know what? For my development, I'd rather go to Man United first, develop there for 6 years, then go at 24 at the peak of my powers." I think that's what he should have done. You know, Hendrick gone to another club. Like this could be the same with Esteval. I don't know if these
I think he should have gone to a club before Chelsea. I think it's a big jump going from the Brazilian league straight to Chelsea. I do think it's a big jump. I'm not saying that he can't. But then he's gone to
a club that at least he could develop. Then he could go to Real Madrid.
I hear that. But I don't look at Chelsea as a development club. I don't look at Chelsea as a club to develop. Do you get what I'm saying?
I just everyone's a development club to Real Madrid.
No, but when I say development, I mean, like does he get enough minutes to develop? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is what I'm saying, because Chelsea are not a notoriously patient side with players. They're not, bro. Like if he goes there and he don't start well, give it 6 months and they'll be talking this player going out on loan and getting sold, bro. Chelsea don't fuck about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? bro, look at Mudryk. Like Mudryk was there, like not even less than a full season.
He's more talented though, Esteval, than Mudryk.
I know that, but I'm just saying. That, bro, he went there. He didn't hit the ground running. They was talking to man selling him straight away.
Yeah, like, true.
Chelsea don't fuck about. Like you're not gonna go Chelsea and 18 months it ain't really worked out for you, but you don't have time.
You don't have time.
When you deep,
you don't have time, man.
I don't think it's the place to go crash. I think he should have probably ended up going somewhere else in Europe here that was maybe like more forgiving, a slower pace or something like that, or a bit more open. Like the Premier League is a very different kind of football to anywhere else. Like everywhere else in Europe translates a lot better. The Premier League, it doesn't translate. Do you know what I mean? You could have gone to La Liga, you could have gone to the Bundesliga. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those leagues, he could have gone to, even the Portuguese league. He could have gone to like Benfica or something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of madness at Benfica. And then all of a sudden, you can still get your £100 million move, bro. Like you can still get that, bro. When you look at young players that go directly to clubs like Chelsea or to Bayern or to Man United, or to, most of the time they don't do well, bro. They don't. Shaqiri went to Bayern, didn't work out. Gravenberch went to Bayern, didn't work out. You know what I mean? I saw Quaresma and Riquelme go to Barca, didn't work out. Like a lot of the time, these young players that are supposed to be really, really good, when they go straight to big clubs, it don't work out.
Yeah.
You normally have to go somewhere first. I would always advise them to go somewhere first. Renato Sanchez, another one. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Like people say Hazard, but Hazard was already in one of the top clubs in Europe, bro.
Yeah, now Lille at the time were cold.
One of the top leagues in Europe, sorry.
Yeah, top leagues, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like South American players is different. Going from South America straight to the Prem is difficult, bro. We even saw Nani and Anderson come from Portugal to Man United, and they never settled straight away either. And they were young. They were probably around Esteval's age, teenage.
Yeah. But even I think Cafu said it, didn't he? He said, that the Brazilians are going to Europe too soon.
Yeah.
And maybe they're losing that kind of, So, you know what I mean? It's one of them where like
Salah as well. That's not bad.
Salah
came to England young, had to go out, come back. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of the time it does go like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that straight to Chelsea perhaps wasn't the move. Even when you see these Brazilians, they go to Shakhtar as well. Like your Douglas Costas and all of these other guys, bro. They go via somewhere else in Europe. Going straight to Chelsea, it's brave, innit? It's very brave.
Yeah.
It might work out, but it might not. There's a chance it won't. Do you know what I'm saying? Willian went Shakhtar as well. A lot of these,
you know what? I rate them Brazilians that went to Shakhtar back in the day. They were cold ballers.
They definitely had a Brazilian either agent they were working with or something like that, bro. Because they just had all of them.
But I think a lot of migrants they went to Ukraine. Like a lot of Brazilian migrants they've gone to Ukraine. Same with Japanese as well. They've kind of like so they've gone over there. And they've settled over there, and they've based it, and boom, all of a sudden they've got bare Brazilians in. They used to have some proper. That Taster guy was cold. There's another guy as well. That's only
Fernandinho was there as well. That's what I'm saying.
Fernandinho, they had bare man, bro. They had bare man there. There's another guy we played him in the Europa League, and he was like 36 now, but he was cold as well. So yeah, he's quality. I can't lie. Texeira as well. Texeira was a bad boy. Yeah, that's him.
No, it'll be interesting, innit? It'll be interesting to see how he does, man. But I don't know. Our recruitment side, I just think that I see you saying yesterday, you're saying five players. I'm saying we need 6 players, yeah. And if we don't get 6, we need to get 5 players that go straight into the starting 11. Straight in. You know the ones there, like straight in. And one of them needs to be a goalie. So it's one of them ones where I would take, See,
today, the guy parried the ball into the danger as well today.
He always does that. I need a goalkeeper. I need 2 midfielders. And I need 2 10s and a striker. If you can't get me those 6 players, then if I'm the coach, I want a goalkeeper, 2 midfielders, and 2 10s. And if I don't get a striker, that's fine, because Cunha is one of the 10s. He could play up front, and Xerxes could play up front.
And Xerxes as well.
You know them. So I've got Xerxes and Cunha for the 9.
I'd rather have 2 midfielders and 2 strikers.
I need 2 midfielders and I need 2 10s. I need 2 10s because I need a ball playing midfielder like a Wharton that can pick up the ball, and I need a midfielder that can break up play and can pass as well, like an Edison.
Yes.
That's similar to Cass, but younger than Casemiro. Because I'm happy with having Cass here in the team next season, but I want him rotated in and out.
Yeah, I agree. In the big games as well, he can play as well.
Yeah, I want him rotated in and out. In the big games, I need him, but in the smaller games, I'll say, yo, chill.
Yeah, chill. You know
what I'm saying? Yo, chill. Do you know what I mean? So if I could get a Wharton and an Edison, if I could get Wharton and an Edison, I would take the 100 million for Bruno. I'd take it.
That's where this is where we need to get rid of Bruno and say, yo, get him out, man.
I'll take the 100 million. Give me Wharton and Edison. Give me Cunha and another 10. But it has to be a 10 that's going to get me goals. That's why I wanted an Mbeumo. Because if you're going to have a Xerxes and a Cunha rotating in that number 9, my right 10 needs to score 12 plus Premier League goals next season. I need it. Do you know what I'm saying? So as much as I love Cherky, I don't know if he gets those goals. I don't know. That's why I would have taken Cunha. I don't know if Cherky gets those goals. So I need someone there that gets those goals, bro.
But they need to do something because they need to have backup plans, bro. Because they know that Newcastle are in for Mbeumo. So if you're gonna go get Eze, go and get Eze. Go.
And if Eze is that guy, and it's Eze, Cunha, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
But Eze is not putting out. He's not giving us Mbeumo numbers. He's not.
No, they're not. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I don't know, man. This all my brothers been speaking in it, and
brothers talking like they know what they're gonna do in it. Yeah. And one thing is, I think that they do know what they're gonna do. Like I think that they've got their targets. I believe they know what they're gonna do. I genuinely do. And just from the speed at which the Cunha thing has pretty much been wrapped up, I know that they know what they're gonna do, but they just have to get they have to get the right guys in it. Like I'm liking all the noise, the Premier League proven stuff, all these things. You're saying all the right things. Now deliver. And that's it. So now, I mean, if they do deliver, then the manager will have absolutely nowhere to hide next season. Nowhere. No excuses, nowhere to hide.
I just like I said, for me, it's one of them where it's like they know what we need. Can you now deliver? Can you go and get them players?
Go get me
anything less than that is a failure.
If you can get me Cherky and Cunha, and if you are going to keep Bruno, then you need to get me one midfielder and you need to get me a striker as well and a goalkeeper. And then over to you, Ruben.
Yeah.
Because if you end up getting sacked, we can easily go and get a manager that plays a different system, and all the players can fit back into a back four, no problem.
Yeah.
No 100%, problem.
You know what it is? It's the easiest thing to rotate back to a back four and play a 4-3-3. It's the easiest thing, bro. It's just like, you know, muscle memory. Like you just know how to return back into your. When you go into this system, it's difficult, man. But when you go back to the 4-3-3, we're calm, bro.
And it's not just it's not with the ball, it's without the ball. That's the biggest problems. This team, when we don't have the ball, these men don't know naturally where to just be, bro, because they're thinking too much. Do I press this area? Do I press this player? Whereas when they play in a shape that they know, they just know where they need to drop into. So I think the easiest thing to do, is if it doesn't work out for him, sack him and go back to the basics, bro.
Sack him, go back to the basics, but like.
So this man. I don't know. Time will tell, man. But guys, Mandem Talk
with the squad.
Mandem Talk is on the way, man. Get these lights up. We ain't even got 1,000 lights.
What lights are we on? We're on
920, bro. We got 3.7K in here, and we don't even have 1,000 lights. It's murder.
We should be on 2K likes. I don't care, man.
Bro. You don't need to run it up. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the football season has quote unquote finished, but we ain't finished. Do you know what I mean? You lot are still getting your shows every day. So make sure that you keep interacting, keep these lights up. I'm gonna be back later to watch Chelsea's final. So man, big up everyone inside. We're heading over to Mandem Talk on Saeed's channel. So we're redirecting over there. Make sure you drop a Rants raid in the chat. Let them know what we got coming up, bro.
Yeah, man. We're just gonna obviously talk about the game, but obviously the recruitment that's needed. See what the Mandem are saying. And man, just talk about the mess that we're in right now and how we fix it, man. So man, but make sure you like the video here, man. Just get 2K likes, cost you nothing, bit of 6 show, big numbers, and man, when you get over to Mandem Talk, You know what to do as well. Just like the video, man. Big up to the man.
Exactly, people. You already know what time it is. So yeah, make sure we run up these likes, and I'll see you guys.